Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. Big header! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's going to go a long way. The ball goes in. Back in once more. Skamaka! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And that has left him in a heap. Fofana. The ball has bounced loose now. And Instinct climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Al-Musrati is there, and he can pick it up. Cash. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Pepelu. Atletiko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pepelu does well to get it back. Plays it through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Played out wide. And here's Sané. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been repelled. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Lille have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And this is Sané. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw. Good chance here! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And here's Sané.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered with swing. Pedro Porro gets it away. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Sané. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedro Porro. Fofana. Oh, super find. It's a goal kick. Not gone well. And this is Sané. And Sané! Goal! Nil! And the comeback is complete. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Le numéro 14.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Lille get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lille have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. That has been cut short. Akahawa threads one in. And it's made its way to him. He's being urged to shoot. Scamacca. To Kolu.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. So much time and space here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Lille head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Agahawa. It's a pretty loose pass. Barreiro. Scamacca. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for the run. Now it's Sané. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gaia. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass is just off target. Al-Musrati. Fofana. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sané on two now and looking for three. He is through here. Flashes it across. Robbie. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Jurgensen sends that a long way. Cash. Pass somewhat off target. Al-Musrati. Cash. Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get free. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Atletiko. Fofana. Now, can they get him away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Another chance from a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Agahawa! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Agahawa quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
He's found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Atletiko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Changement.
Well, that has not gone well. Now, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Le numéro 20.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 10, le numéro 7, le numéro 18.
So there's going to be another change here.
À leur place,
Lille blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to play him in. Great, decent chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he'll shoot here! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Lille are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chance! And that has faded wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's had it taken off him. Singo charging forward, the ball at his feet. He might be in here! They're urging him to shoot. And it's Musratu. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, given away! And a chance! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tries to play it through. Shoots! Fofana tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Real chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Now, who's going to be first to this? Politano. This looks promising. Plays it, he gets big! No, that's just wide. There could be trouble here. Oh, he's burst through! And the shot! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there. If they're not...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he finish? It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more...
Could be danger here. He's away. Big chance, shot at goal! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Lille have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Lille definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.